Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Kyle here. So in the last episode with the Sens, we won the Stanley Cup once again, back-to-back champions. And now we're heading into the off season, starting with the draft here in year 4. The team is looking really solid. We're gonna go for the three-peat next year, so just trying to get some high potential players that we could potentially use as assets to improve the team if we so choose moving forward. I have a couple guys that I have my eyes on here. We'll just go through quickly. Baldwin, medium franchise player there, but obviously we won't be able to get him. But a couple medium elite goalies, which is usually the case, it seems, in these later years. So we can grab for sure one or even probably both of those guys. And then other than that, I think there were a couple other guys. A couple low elite guys. This guy Champion, we probably won't be able to get him. Can't remember if we traded our first round pick or not. I think we did for Carlo. So that's all good, but we can probably grab Howe maybe if we trade up for him. See if we want to do that and what assets we have available to move. And then a couple top 6 guys. Medium potential top 6. Fiddler, Makinen, Dice. And then these guys are gems, but only 2 and 3 bars scouted, so we'll see about them. And then a couple low top 6 confirmed guys there. And then these guys will all be first rounders, so I'm not going to bother eyeing those. And that's about it. So, how many guys there? About 8 or 10. Yeah, so a good crop of players that we can potentially take. So let's get right into it. We aren't going to make any moves for the NHL team because we've had some good growth out of these guys. Actually, I'll show you who's looking like what. So Stu and Brady now 92. Seth Jarvis is now 91. He's also, can't remember if he was a medium elite potential before. I think he was just top 6, so that's good. One more year of growth hopefully for Stu and Jarvis, and then these guys can continue to grow little bits as they continue to pile up 100-point seasons hopefully. Chabot's still a 90. Ridley Gregg with a huge growth, and so that extension looks pretty good at 6.2 for the next 4 years. He's still got 2 more years of growth. Pinto at 88. Sanderson is still the same. Hopefully he can continue to get a couple points and jumps there, but he's fine where he is. He's doing his thing. 2-time cup champ, so what can we do? Batherson did drop a little bit. He's up to 30 years old now, so keep an eye on him, but he's still top 6 exact. And then Brandon Carlo still at his potential. Riley Smith with a huge jump as he had a big season. He's been fantastic for us. So at 86 overall at 1.6 is pretty sweet. Even if he is 37, but he should keep that, or at least around there, with still top 6. Dumais up to an 84, low elite, still a couple years of growth for him. Dvorsky still has a few years of growth, so these are really good contracts for those guys right now. Yakimchuk up to an 83, so hopefully he'll continue to grow. We do need to sign him this offseason, but hopefully we can get either a decent bridge deal or sign him long-term for a decent price. But we'll see in the next video what we want to do with that. And then, that's kind of it for these guys. The top 9 is pretty much set, and then there's really only one spot, unless Coleman drops off a ton, but we'll keep him around, and Bourgault was good. I want to bring Gaucher back, ideally, but he's dropped to a 79, so we'll see where he's at. But he's kind of our top guy, potential-wise and overall-wise. We'll see if any of these guys jump, like Lashoff, if he has a big jump. We'd definitely like to throw him in as a low elite player, 21. Great playmaking stats already. So, we'll see how that goes. And then lastly, goaltending, we have Koskinen, who is pretty much ready to go. So I probably won't bring back Sogard, even though he had a good run with us. And then Allmark has dropped to an 87, so we will keep an eye on him. Anyway, draft time. So let's get right in here and see what we can do. So we'll check out what picks we have first. Refresh my memory at least. And we did trade our first. We don't have many picks at all, actually. So we have the 64th, the 128th, and the 192nd. So let's see which guys we want to try and take with those. And maybe move around if any guys are close. So the top, we'll unpin Howe there. And then I'm not going to risk our few picks on these gems. So we'll go there. And these goalies. So Bishop, we could take at 196. And then, what else do we have? Maybe we trade up to get Fiddler. And maybe we just take Fiddler and Bishop. Yeah, why don't we do that? Because he's a medium top 6. Center sniper, which is nice. He's pretty small, but yeah. 3 years. That's interesting. And I do like the gem, so yeah, let's try and do that. Fiddler, we'll trade our 2nd round and our 4th round up for around 40, I think is the play. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Any of these guys want to trade? No. So let's actually just do... no, we'll go to Anaheim. Sorry, forget which team I am sometimes. We'll trade for the 38th to Anaheim. And we'll take a bit of a reach on Fiddler, but, you know, we know his potential, so it's not really... and then, yeah, let's do that. 2nd and the 4th, and that'll probably go through right there, but let's see if we can maybe get something else. What about their 5th as well? Probably not. Nope. What about their 7th? It'll probably just end up being these 2 picks for that one, but gotta try. No. Okay. No. Okay. So what about then a pick next year? Next year is 7th as well. Sure. That's all it takes, I guess. Okay, perfect. So let us move to the 38th overall pick, and ooh, so Howe went there. Oh well. And we'll take Fiddler, Dominic Fiddler from the USA. Welcome to Ottawa. Yeah, 66 overall. So Howe, pick before, maybe we should have traded to Philly. That's okay. It's still a good pick. And obviously, like, you know, unless we're winning the next 3 cups in a row, he probably won't even pan out for us in this franchise here. Let's just see how these guys look. Yeah, Ariel Baldwin looks pretty good. 83 overall, medium franchise. Yeah, he is solid already. He will be a great player for sure. These guys here, all pretty much NHL ready. And then it kind of drops off a little bit. Yeah, so about 5, you know, top end guys. Fits pretty good there. That's a good pick at 14 for Pittsburgh. Yeah, okay, so, and then we're going to take that goalie as well. And where is he ranked? 190. And we have 192, I believe. So we may need to trade up a little bit to get him for sure. Yeah, 192. So let's trade up to around like 185. What'll that be? 64, 96, 128, 160, 192. I guess that makes sense because we're the last pick. So 6th round, and we'll go up maybe like 7 picks to around 85. So 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85. Dallas. And we will trade our 6th round pick and how about a 7th in 2 years? Moving up 7 slots. Okay. Perfect. So, yeah, that'll be that. We will move to 185, and hopefully nobody needed a goalie. So, no, there he is. Bishop, medium elite, 6th rounder. Great pick there. Derek Bishop. Puck control is low, but we'll see what he ends up being. Maybe, or maybe he ends up just getting traded. But yeah, 59 overall, so pretty good and a great 6th round pick. So that'll be that for the draft. Just 2 picks, but we're really just looking to keep the team as is, keep it rolling, and try to go for the three-peat. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. In the next one, we will get into the re-sign stage. We'll just do this in off screen. And the big guy is Carter Yakimchuk. But other than that, we have everyone pretty much locked up. Yeah, it's just Yak and these guys, but they shouldn't want a ton. Could probably let White Cloud go. And Borgo shouldn't want a whole lot. So realistically, it's just Yakimchuk. We have $7.8 million. We'll probably let Sogard walk, and Koskinen can be the backup, as I mentioned earlier. But we'll do that in the next video and see what's around in free agency as well before we finish off year 4. So thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.